Have you ever heard a seemingly simple story, but it changed the health of men after the age of 50? Today, I will share with you a secret that many gentlemen do not expect. A small mistake makes their bodies lose more and more vitality, confidence and initiative in important moments. And most importantly, the secret to correcting that mistake only requires 2 types of powder that are extremely cheap and available in almost every kitchen. Before we start, if you are interested in men's health, older gentlemen, and natural methods that science supports, please subscribe to the channel, Wellness Roots Journey, so you do not miss any videos that help you live stronger every day. Like, share and leave comments, I will reply to each one to motivate me to make new videos every day. Have you noticed that most men, when they turn 50, have a moment that's hard to admit? One night they stop responding the way they used to. One morning they realize their body isn't as in tune as it used to be. And then they console themselves with, maybe I'm tired, maybe I didn't get enough sleep, or it's just age. But what if that's not the case? What if the body is trying to send out a distress signal, but we're looking the other way? Interestingly, in physiological studies in the US and Europe, there's a common denominator: the body's pH changes with age, which leads to a decline in circulation. And that's where the surprising secret in this video comes in. Think of your blood vessels as a network of highways. When you're young, this highway is wide open, smooth, and free of obstructions. But as you age, your body becomes more acidic, causing this highway to become narrow, bumpy, and less elastic. This isn't because your age betrays you. It's because of a chemical imbalance. This silent acidification is what chokes off the production of nitric oxide, the key molecule that helps blood vessels dilate. And this is why baking soda alone isn't enough. Many people drink baking soda with the expectation of increasing circulation, reducing acidity, supporting sexual performance. But most are disappointed. Not because baking soda is ineffective, but because it needs a partner to trigger the right reaction. The body does not work in a drink it and it's done way. It's like a giant laboratory, where every reaction needs the right ratio, the right conditions, the right time. And when one element is missing, the result will be a glass of salty water. In Europe, many sports coaches, biochemists and rehabilitation doctors know a fun fact. For bicarbonate to work most powerfully, it must be combined with the right organic acid. And that acid is citric acid. Citric acid is more than just a sour agent in foods. When it meets baking soda, it creates a powerful transformation reaction. Turns the mixture into sodium citrate, a form that the body absorbs better. This is a point that most men never hear. Once in the body, sodium citrate helps neutralize acid for longer. Protects the endothelium of blood vessels. Increases red blood cell flexibility. Increases oxygen transport. Activates the Krebs cycle so the body can create more ATP energy. If you've ever wondered, why was I so energetic when I was young and not now? Here's the answer. The body needs ATP, and sodium citrate helps it do that more efficiently. When you mix baking soda and citric acid in water, a reaction occurs that produces CO2 gas, tiny bubbles form. But what's more remarkable isn't the bubbles. It's the chemical change underneath. After a few seconds, you're no longer drinking baking soda. You're drinking a form of citrate that expands microcirculation, stabilizes blood pH, increases peripheral circulation, supports the body's natural physiological functions. This is why endurance athletes in the US take citrate before competing. When the citrate mixture enters an empty stomach, first 10 to 15 minutes, acid reduction begins. 25 to 35 minutes, citrate enters the blood. 45 to 60 minutes, peak, circulation increases sharply. This is the moment when the body reacts like it did in its 30s. If taken at the wrong time, the effect is reduced by up to 70%. Common ratios in biochemical studies. 2 parts baking soda. 1 part citric acid. But many experts recommend Start lower to let your body get used to it. For example, 3g baking soda, 0.5, 1g citric acid, 250 to 350 milliliters warm water. Drink on an empty stomach. Many real-life stories show a difference after just 7 to 10 days of regular use. Not just for instant effects, sodium citrate helps reduce chronic vascular inflammation, improve vascular elasticity, stimulate sustained nitric oxide production, increase oxygen transport during exercise and intimacy, reduce muscle tension. That's why many people feel, "It seems like my body is 10 to 15 years younger." A less talked about effect is the mental shift. As ATP and oxygen increase, you become more alert. Your mood improves. Your morning sluggishness is gone. Your confidence increases during sex. Even simple activities like walking, gardening, light weight training, become easier. In the US, many men share that they once thought they were past their prime. They avoided intimacy for fear of disappointment. They avoided strenuous exercise because they tired too quickly. But after improving their pH and circulation, the thing they said most often was, "I feel alive again." And this isn't magic. It's basic physiology. Although this mixture is popular, it is. People with severe high blood pressure. People on a low sodium diet. People with kidney disease. Or taking alkalizing medications. Ask your doctor first. Everyone's body is different. Do it right, your body will respond very positively. Do it wrong, it may cause mild discomfort. The best part is not this powder mix. But when you understand your body, you will take control of your life. Control your circulation. Control your energy. Control your sexual health. Control your confidence. You are no longer at the mercy of age. You take the initiative to regain your form. Your body is not broken. It just needs the right conditions to recover. This is not a fantasy, it is pure chemistry. If you find this video useful and want me to continue to do content like this every day, please subscribe to the channel, Wellness Roots Journey. Like and share. Leave a comment, I will respond to each one. That is the biggest motivation for me to continue creating videos to help people live healthy, live confidently, live fully.